Ahoy, fellow travelers! Ready to set sail on a hilarious and unforgettable Mediterranean cruise adventure? Let's dive in. We're about to embark on a journey to some of the most stunning and culturally rich destinations in the world. From ancient ruins to sparkling beaches, we'll be exploring it all. And trust me, along the way, we'll be sharing some laughs and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So, grab your sunscreen, pack your sense of adventure, and get ready for the time of your life. First stop, Santorini, Greece. Picture this whitewashed buildings perched on dramatic cliffs, overlooking the Aegean Sea. It's like stepping into a postcard, but with better food. And the sunsets? Oh, the sunsets. They're so breathtaking. They'll make you want to write poetry, or at least attempt a haiku. Now, finding the perfect spot for that Instagram-worthy sunset picture, that's a whole other adventure. You've got people hanging off balconies, posing on rooftops, even doing handstands on donkeys. It's like a competition to see who can get the most likes. But hey, I'm not judging. I was right there with them, trying to get my good side while dodging selfie sticks. So, there you have it. Santorini, in a nutshell: stunning views, hilarious photo ops, and memories that will last a lifetime. Barcelona, Spain, home of tapas, flamenco dancing, and the architectural genius of Antoni Gaudí. Seriously, this guy was on another level. His buildings look like something out of a whimsical dream, all curves and colours and mosaics. Walking around Barcelona is like stepping into one of Gaudí's masterpieces. Speaking of masterpieces, we can't forget about the Sagrada Familia. This basilica is Gaudí's magnum opus, and it's been under construction for over a century. It's so intricate and awe-inspiring. I swear I got lost in there for a good hour. I'm talking wandering through a maze of columns, staring up at stained glass windows, completely losing track of time and my companions. Don't worry, I eventually found my way out, but not before buying a Sagrada Familia snow globe and a Gaudí-inspired fridge magnet. Hey, when in Barcelona, right? But Barcelona isn't just about architecture. It's a city with a vibrant energy, delicious food, and a laid-back vibe. Ahoy, mateys! We've sailed into Dubrovnik, Croatia, a city straight out of a storybook, or maybe a popular TV show about dragons and thrones. You know the one. With its medieval walls, terracotta rooftops, and sparkling Adriatic views, Dubrovnik is a feast for the eyes. Walking those ancient city walls is like taking a step back in time. You can almost hear the clash of swords and the whispers of secrets. And yes, I may have pretended to be Daenerys Targaryen a time or two, gazing out at the city like I owned the place. Don't judge, you know you'd do the same. But Dubrovnik isn't just for history buffs and Game of Thrones fanatics. There are plenty of charming cafes, bustling markets, and hidden alleyways to explore. Ciao Bella! We've arrived in Venice, Italy, the city of canals, gondolas, and romance. And pigeons. Lots and lots of pigeons. But hey, don't let those feathered fiends deter you from experiencing the magic of Venice. First things first, you've got to take a gondola ride. It's cliché, I know, but there's something so serene and romantic about gliding through the canals, serenaded by a singing gondolier. Just try not to fall asleep and miss the scenery, or worse, fall into the canal while trying to take a selfie. Trust me, it's not as glamorous as it sounds. And speaking of things that aren't glamorous, let's talk about the water Now, I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure the canals of Venice weren't designed for swimming. So, unless you're a fan of questionable odours and the possibility of encountering a rogue gondola paddle, I'd stick to admiring the water from a safe distance. Welcome to Mykonos, Greece, the island of windmills, whitewashed houses, and legendary nightlife. It's like Mamma Mia, but with more DJs and less ABBA. By day, soak up the sun on picture-perfect beaches, crystal clear water, golden sand, and beautiful people. But the real fun begins when the sun goes down. Clubs and bars stay open until dawn. Sip cocktails, dance to EDM hits. Music, dancing, and questionable decisions. Vacation mode. Bonjour from Nice, France. This chic city on the French Riviera is all about sunshine, style, and a certain je ne sais quoi. From the iconic Promenade des Anglais to the charming Old Town, Nice is a feast for the senses. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my French is about as smooth as a baguette that's been left out in the sun. But hey, that didn't stop me from trying to order a croissant like a local. Let's just say the look on the baker's face when I attempted to pronounce pain au chocolat was priceless. But even if your French is more franglais than fluent, you'll still fall in love with Nice. Stroll along the Promenade des Anglais, soak up the sun on the beach, and explore the colourful Cours Soleil flower market. And don't forget to treat yourself to some delicious French cuisine. From fresh seafood to decadent pastries, Nice has something to satisfy every craving. Merhaba from Istanbul, Turkey, a city where East meets West. The aroma of spices fills the air. From the majestic Hagia Sophia to the bustling Grand Bazaar, Istanbul is a sensory overload. The Grand Bazaar is a shopper's paradise. Carpets, ceramics, spices, Turkish delight, you name it, they've got it. Be prepared to haggle. Bargaining is a national sport in Turkey. Istanbul isn't just about shopping. Visit the Hagia Sophia, a masterpiece of Byzantine architecture. Welcome to Malta, a tiny archipelago nation with a big personality. This island nation is bursting with history, culture, and charm. From Valletta to the harbours of Gozo and Comino, Malta is a Mediterranean gem. Valletta's streets are a labyrinth of narrow alleyways and hidden courtyards. I spent an hour wandering, convinced I was going in circles. But getting lost in Valletta is all part of the fun. It's a chance to stumble upon hidden gems and soak up the local atmosphere. Bonjour from Monaco, the playground of the rich and famous. This tiny principality on the French Riviera is synonymous with luxury and glamour. From the iconic Monte Carlo casino to the sleek yachts in the harbour, Monaco is a feast for the eyes. I may not have millions, but I pretended to be a high roller for a day. I put on my fanciest sunglasses and strolled into the Monte Carlo casino. I even tried my hand at the roulette wheel, betting €5 on black. Did I win? Let's just say I walked away with a story to tell. To Yassas from Athens, Greece, the cradle of Western civilization. This ancient city is a captivating blend of history, culture, and modern life. From the iconic Acropolis to the bustling Plaka district, Athens is a city that will transport you through time. Standing in the shadow of the Parthenon, I couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. I mean, this temple has been standing for over 2,500 years. It's witnessed empires rise and fall, wars won and lost, and countless tourists trying to capture the perfect selfie. Speaking of selfies, let's talk about those ancient Greek statues. They're beautiful, they're impressive, and they make you realize just how out of shape you are. I mean, those abs, those biceps. I swear, I gained 5 pounds just looking at them. But Athens isn't just about ancient ruins. Explore the charming Plaka district with its narrow streets, colourful buildings, and endless souvenir shops. And there you have it, folks. My top 10 must-visit spots on a Mediterranean cruise. Pack your bags, bring your sense of humour, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Bon voyage! From the stunning sunsets of Santorini to the ancient wonders of Athens, the Mediterranean is a treasure trove of unforgettable experiences. So, what are you waiting for? Book that cruise, grab your passport, and get ready to say "Opa" to the adventure of a lifetime.